Hello, and welcome to Basic Debate 101, and today is September 4th, 2007, and this is the first class in the fall semester Introduction to Debate class. Today, I'm going to go over the basics of the class, a little bit of the basics of debate, and get you all started with what this is going to be like and how we'll be able to utilize this in order to spread debate learning throughout the Baltimore area. So the class is not a typical class because there's no requirements, there's no credit, there's not school. This is just something that you do to better yourself and to make yourself better able to engage in debates during this year's topic. If you have the opportunity to stick through and watch and participate in every class, I think it will help you and it will make you a much better debater. But if you have to miss some, it's better than normal class because you can always go back on the website and watch them again, or even just miss them, or even just ask me for the notes on them. So with that, let's get this experiment underway and introduce Basic Debate 101 for fall 2007. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the purpose of the class. The purpose of the class is for each of you who don't have debate experience right now to know enough about debate by the end of the class to be able to become a competitive debater. Now, there are several opportunities to go to debate tournaments during the class that are located in Baltimore, and we'll talk more about how those will work in a second. But the purpose is basically, like I said, to learn enough about debate so that you can become a competitor on the collegiate level. There are some other goals and some other purposes, but that's the fundamental that we're striving for. The method by which we'll do this is by using the online video lectures like the one that you're seeing right now. I'll try to do 10 minutes for each class. Sometimes I'll do 20 minutes. Also, readings and discussion questions. The readings will either be from books, textbooks about debate, or from articles that we can get a particularly good discussion off of. The discussion questions will take place in the discussion tab in the upper right, or in the upper part of the web page. I would like everybody to be participating in discussions. It's the best way for you to assess what you know and for me to assess what you know. I am, after all, the teacher of the class. I would like to know how people are learning and how things are going. But every day that there's a class, there will be a web page set up for it that will have a lecture, it will have goals for the day, it will have readings for the day, it will have exercises, and it will have assignments. This is mostly based on you being able to drive and propel your own learning so that you can get into the class. Now, anytime that you need a question, you can contact me. I will have online office hours where I'm available by AIM, and my AIM is Red Fox Files, REDFOXFILES, and that will be Monday or Wednesday morning from 8 until 11 or 8 until noon. I'll be guaranteed to be on time. Other times you can email me at andy@baltimorecollegedebate.org if you either have a question or if you have something that you need to get answered. Functionally, the way the class will work is that by every scheduled date, I'll have the whole of the material up by the day that it's supposed to be up. So if, for example, there's a class on Thursday, by 9 a.m. Thursday morning, I'll have the lecture, the videos, and all of the other things up and ready to go so that you can use them as you need them. There's another section of the class as well, which we'll call Debate 201, which is for students who already have debate experience. You can use that if you want to check out more information about what it is that you're talking about, or if you want to get a more advanced approach to it. But stick with this class if you want to go from having little to no debate experience to being a skilled debater by the end of the year. The next part of the class is evaluation. We have no grades. We have no exams, we have no finals. It's all student-driven and self-driven learning, and the evaluation will come in the process of you debating and of you talking to me. I will work with each of you to develop your own particular goals as you need them developed, and I will evaluate your work whenever you want. Send me anything that you've done, any questions you have, any ideas, and I will respond to it as if I'm a teacher, but I won't give you a grade. I will try to make it so that it's easier for you to use in the future. Now, when I mention tournaments, there are 3 tournaments available during the first semester that I think that you should participate in. The first one is September 15th and 16th. It's the Thurgood Marshall Tournament, and it's at Towson. It's the first Baltimore College Debate Tournament of the year. The second one is October 6th and 7th, and that's the Frederick Douglass debate tournament that will also be at Towson, and that's a great opportunity to come out after you've gotten some learning under your belt and figure out exactly what it is that you'll be working on. The last one is December 1st and 2nd. That is the Fall Championship Tournament. We encourage you and anybody else you might teach to come out and debate at that one. It'll be a big one, and it should be good for all of us. Now, I mentioned teaching. One of the other goals of this class is that you will, after this class, be able to give every debater who's on your team or everybody who's interested in debate the basic knowledge they need in order to start debating themselves. Now, we have a bunch of resources up here at the BCD website that will help people to start debating. We have instructional resources that will be like the video on the class that you're taking right now. We'll have an online textbook that is constantly being edited and added to, and we'll have a bunch of evidence and arguments so that you can effectively go through and figure out what it is that you want to say and how you want to say it in your debate. The final thing that we'll talk about today is assignments. Again, there's no class, so there's no ability for me to say, you'll get a D if you don't turn this assignment in. No, it's not like that. But assignments are a good way to keep yourself going and to keep evaluating your work and see how that's going. So what we will encourage people to do is to do one research assignment during the course of the year, at least one that is an originally produced research assignment where you start from the beginning. You look into the argument you want to make, you make it, and then you produce evidence cards, which we'll talk about how to do, that can be usable by anybody in a debate later on. Now, those will come out periodically, and I will help you with those as much as you need in order to get the best quality that you can get out of it. Remember, this is not just about a grade or about fulfilling requirements. It's about getting you the skills that you need in order to be the best debater that you can and the best student advocate that you can. With that being said, I think that covers the basics of what the class is going to cover and what the class is going to be about. The next video we do will be about the introduction to debate so that you can see what the basic roles, responsibilities, and breakdowns of those type of things are. But thank you and appreciate today's class. It's the first one, and hopefully it will be the first in a long string of free online debate classes that help you to become the best debater you can be.